Good evening, school and community colleagues. This is Ron Gay. Excuse me, I've never done one of these kind of posts before, so I'll try to not be too crazy. Excuse the glare on my glasses. We were asked to look at the vision statement for our schools. And Alcova Elementary, I'm new to the school, their vision is what we aspire to be. Alcova Elementary School will work together as a community to challenge students to do the best they can and support students by giving them the tools and strategies they need to achieve academic success and be independently successful in the future. So I was not necessarily previously aware of it. I did actually read it before I went for the interview, but wasn't really that familiar with it, had not really looked at it and thought about it that much. Um, my initial instinct, though, was that it seemed to be too wordy and maybe not as precise as it could be. So, how was it developed? I did talk with our principal and the admin team to kind of get the history of it. The principal is new to the school as well. She was appointed last April, and none of them could really tell me the process that what the previous principal went through to establish it. They did say that they talked about it over the summertime and looked at it, kind of compared it to their LSPI local school plan for improvement, tweaked it somewhat, and what it is now is based on the tweaking by the admin team. Um, so we don't know who is involved, but the most recent iteration of it was just the administration team. Um, is this a vision that is truly shared by everybody? I believe the vision is obviously shared by the leaders and the faculty. It aligns well, it's kind of education speak. I believe the PTA and the parents probably are not that invested in it and don't really think of that in those ways as the vision is driving what the school does. I do think it seems not quite as focused as it could be. Clearly, looking at what we've learned with Fiore and what I've read and several other authors, Foulon, Dufour, Eaker, Reeves, Marzano, etc., what I do see is that schools need a stronger relationship with the community and connection with the community. And one way to do that, obviously, is to include those external as well as internal stakeholders in crafting the vision and mission of a school. Faculty, parents, business partners, community leaders, all of them in that process. By engaging and getting their ideas and participation, it really helps the community as a whole kind of imagine what the best things can happen for students. In addition, I think Fiore, our book, clearly indicates that having external stakeholders involved would likely improve the public perception of schools. It would give the community a voice and a role in establishing the guiding principles of the school, LES, not PAL. It would increase the credibility of the principal who's willing to bring in those external stakeholders. Looking at chapter 5 specifically, I think when you look at internal publics, including, for instance, not just your instructional staff, but your PTA members, your non-instructional staff, your substitute teachers, your student teachers, and letting them contribute kind of validates the importance of it and also engaging more people in that process. Engaging all of these individuals, I think, enhances the school's purpose and strengthens the bonds between community and school so that they both work together to achieve what's best for students. And that clearly is to make sure that we're laser focused and creating students that in the future will be very productive, very effective contributors to their communities. Um, so I invite your thoughts and ideas and reflections and look forward to reading some of yours.